Yeah, the Liberty game, I think, obviously was a high-scoring start to the game, and I thought the difference from Liberty's end was their reliever came in and really settled it down and kind of pitched them deep enough into the game. We had a hard time kind of holding them down through the middle there, and a hard time stringing the bats together late. But we had showed some good signs that a few guys pitched pretty well out of the bullpen, had some good at bats from some of our top of the lineup guys that hopefully we can build on as we head into this weekend. We've had a couple productive weekends since the home series against UNCW. Winning the road series, a hard-fought road series at JMU was a big step for us. Then obviously we had a really good weekend last weekend up at Northeastern. So, with three league weekends left, you kind of get a little bit of a handle on where things are starting to shake out, and it puts a lot of emphasis on us continuing to play well for this next stretch here moving forward. Yeah, hopefully our whole rotation, feels pretty good about themselves right now. I thought we spoke, recapping the Northeastern series about how well Nick did, and how good a bounce back start that was for him, and we'll need him again this weekend for sure. Bodie's pitched pretty good, since he's been in the conference rotation in the weekends. He wasn't his sharpest, had a little trouble in the middle of the game last week, but I know he's got a lot of confidence right now. He's pitched really well for us, and Powers has had two terrific starts in a row. So we'll need those guys. Those are the guys that kind of the onus falls on them to allow your team to stay in the game, and those guys have done a good job with it. Yeah, it's a kind of a new look Delaware team. They lost a lot of guys off of last year's roster, and like you mentioned, they've played well. I think it's 25 or 26 wins. They got a pretty good offense. They've had some young guys, Baker and Glover, and some of those guys step up for them. Do a really good job of getting on base. They got a freshman named Walter who's pitched really well. Marinaccio, I think, has 7 wins. They're kind of holding down their rotation a little bit. So, I think they've been a good team throughout the year. It sounds like they've had a couple tough CAA weekends, but I think it's a really good club and a team that is going to be fighting really hard this weekend to try to get themselves back in the mix. So we're going to need to obviously match their intensity, match their level of play, and it should be a really fun competitive weekend.